welcome to OZfortress 27 week 6. Got a big game tonight. Got a butterfly effect versus NoG. I think they're currently first and tied second. I am Elmo, aka the 9-year-old girlfrog. With me is redcoatzygote. How are you feeling about this one, man?
I'm very hyped to see this matchup between two of the best teams in the region and possibly the world.
That's no longer the case after the Mex exchange, mate. Not as highly ranked, but yeah, should be a good one. Playing on Process and Sunshine.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this pans out.
Go over the teams. So Butterfly, we have Rocky on the Big Pocket Scout, Raze on flank, Spade Pocket, Fane Roma, Def Demo, and Arnold Med. Any standout players there for you, Redcoat?
Yeah, I reckon Rocky is going to be the player to watch on Butterfly Effect. He has a very distinctive style of scout that well, it either wins them the game because he just has like these big dick trades that just kill everyone, or it ends up being cringe. But more often than not, honestly, this season it's been very, very effective, and I think it's been a very big part of like why they have won as much as they have.
Yeah, well, he's definitely pounded basically every game. Like even their only tight one so far against our team, Happy Feet, in back in round 2 or 3 it was. He still pounded even though it was a tied game. So yeah, he'll be the big one to look out for.
Yeah.
Also, that their soldiers enable them a lot. If they don't do well, it's a lot harder for them because they're pretty aggro, and that's where Rocky, Raze, and all them come and clean up.
Yeah. Very very interesting playstyle on Butterfly Effect. Quite unlike most other teams.
Yeah, well, everyone else tends to be a bit more passive, wait for the mistakes kind of thing.
Yeah, and then on the side of NoG, No Older Gamers, we have the Hertz and Lock soldiers. Actually, they've done a bit of a switch with Doge now playing medic for them, or at least they're trying that at the moment, and they have been for like the past week or so. Enrif Demo, very strong demo man. Cookie, very bad pocket scout, and Silvo, quite an up and coming flank scout, and been making waves around the scene lately.
Yeah, well, I mean, so if they have a playmaker, it's either wait for mistakes and then Cookie kind of takes fat singles, or Silver just tries to DM the shit out of everyone. And it's kind of like Rocky. When it works, it's like, you just got an easy flank destroyed and then you just get around the combo, basically. Or if he dies, it's just 5v6 every fight, So it's a bit of a do or die kind of scenario.
Yeah.
I'd say that they're way more passive, though, in general, especially Enrith. And Enrith is not an aggro player. He'll just wait till you make a mistake and then punish you very, very hard for it.
Yeah. I haven't seen many results between these teams lately, like of them scrimming. But I've seen like I think historically it's been pretty back and forth, if I'm not mistaken.
I think more recently, Butterfly Effect have been coming out on top. Might have been one of the reasons they are swap Lock onto Roma, Doge onto Med. Well, what do you think about that? Do you think it's a good swap, bad swap? Reasons?
I think I think Doge is much better at soldier than Lock is. But he also might be. Yeah, I'd also say he's a bit better at medic a little bit. That
bit
said,
toxic.
like I feel like Lock is a much better medic than he is a soldier. And I feel like Doge is a slightly better medic than he is a soldier. So I don't know. I feel like either way, you're not getting both players on their best class. But to be completely honest,
I think Lock might fit the kind of the play style better. Like you said, I think Doge is probably the better soldier, but he's a lot more aggressive, and that's kind of not really what they're looking for at the moment. They'd rather just their Roma hold down the fort kind of thing.
Yeah, that's
Bob when you have to, rather than kind of Doge is a bit of a YOLO gamer at times.
I do think that Doge was quite effective when they did have him on soldier on this team, though. Like I feel like he did get a lot done for them, and I don't know, they could see the benefits of having him on medic and just having like a more like his survivability on medic is his best feature, I guess you'd say. Like he's very good at getting out of like just unwinnable situations and somehow surviving.
I mean, I feel like they both do that. I think that's more of a team kind of thing. Like they always seem to be. Their main goal is always just get med out. Doesn't matter how many people die, kind of thing. As long as we get out, we'll still win the round. Basically, that's what their core kind of thing is. The survival of the med and Cookie always just running away, and I mean it works obviously pretty well.
Yeah, it's definitely one way to play.
How are you feeling about Doggerel versus Enrith? Obviously, Enrith's the big boy on the scene now, while Doggerel's kind of swapped around between demo and medic, and probably his first season kind of top 4-ish demo, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think definitely like you would see Enrith as like the better demo. But that being said, I don't think it's going to be like as close as. Sorry, I don't think it's going to be as like disparate as you might assume. Doggerel has been improving a lot lately. Like I've seen definitely some good results out of him. Like against Enrith and otherwise. So I think if Doggerel is on his game tonight and he steps up, then we could easily see him outperform Enrith. I don't know. I think it's also largely like demo being a class that's like largely dependent on the team. Like if the team's doing really well as demo, it's way easier for you as a demo to individually do well. So that could also contribute to whatever happens.
Yeah, definitely. Plus, I think I was saying before, Enrith isn't really an aggressive player, so like if his team's losing, he'll probably just fall back. Like he won't go for a crazy play. While Doggerel kind of has that more in him. He'll kind of go for it if he needs to.
We're going live actually into the first mid right now.
Who are you watching first mid?
I'm actually gonna watch Fane. Fane
Hopefully
is
some quick rollout.
Yeah, Fane has some very strong bombs, like on this map and basically on every map. He's been a very good person to watch this season.
Bit of a passive one so far though, kind of just hiding behind hard. Both teams, I think Fane kind of messed up his roller. Now he's bombing high.
They've
just
traded
onto
sides.
the tail.
Oh, Fane's in. Oh.
Doge has a nice serve, so that's what you mean about this team. They always kind of make it away. Rocky and Spade are going to clean up.
This is really messy. Yeah. Oh, it's
4v4 here. If the next person to die, they'll probably win. Looks like it might be Rocky.
Yeah.
Nice vibes there from Doggerel, but
they probably just want to
should
get back
be
and get
cleaned
over here. Oh no, they're not going to be
They're
able to.
They're on the wrong side of mid anyways. As you said, they swapped sides completely. But a pretty close one. It was kind of a last ditch kind of thing. Rocky overextended,
Yeah, he overextended a bit onto the hut and just got picked off, and then the rest of them just fell like flies.
Yeah, he might have felt like they were in the worst position, and so he had to kind of do or die anyway, or they would have just got spammed down, because they were kind of on the low ground a bit, the rest of his team, like hiding around that hut.
I guess so, but the other team wasn't really in a great position themselves. I feel like just playing that as like a regular fight probably could have been okay, but anyway.
Pretty good position now. This is a pretty tough one to hold, especially with most teams probably NG heavy on this point every time now. You kind of just put the sentry on the left where Raze has it, or on the point or on the left. They have Ubered in here though. Gun should go down pretty quick, but that has taken almost the whole Uber. They have taken nice space, but no kills at all. Rocky is still holding strong on the brass piece heavy.
Really good point presence, yeah. They can't block it.
Yeah, I feel like if they were just a bit more aggressive, they would have won that. Raze was like the only one that blocked the point. Rocky was near it, but as a
brass beast heavy, not going to get very far.
Brass beast, you can't move at all, so he wasn't able to block. If they just had a Soli bomb, I think they would have had that, but as it stands, NoG take the round.
Yeah. Looking passive again early on this map. See if they trade sides again. Looks like they're moving that way. Yeah, they've once again completely traded sides. Soldiers are bombing.
He's overextended a bit here, just gets crushed though.
Yeah. Hertz has got a big bomb in right now. Gets cleaned up by Doggerel. Lock's bombing their flowers. Yeah, they're taking positioning here. They need to get a frag quickly.
So far,
yeah, they're just getting picked apart.
Arnold probably could have got out there, but tried to stay with the team. Razor's going for the last ditch, but will get cleaned up. Yep, kind of mistake by Rocky there. He just runs across the point, maybe trying to take it on himself. 0 points after 3 minutes, quite unusual for the Rockstar. And yeah, just dies instantly. And then
Blue just spread out everywhere. They had lock-in Flowers, and the rest of them were just like running around flanking. Doggerel got isolated and picked off, and they just, you know, slowly won with their scouts.
Yeah, it looked like they had a chance because when I think it was Hertz bombed in kind of by himself as Rocky ran when Rocky ran across and just died straight afterward. But yeah, they kind of just cornered them around that hut and smashed them in the end. So exact same situation. So I mean, it was a pretty good hold apart from they forgot, you know, objective gaming.
Yeah. So they're getting ready to push in top right here. They're Ubering in. Fane's pretty hurt, but he looks like he's managing to escape. They've just ended on the right side.
They've used the whole Uber again, and Cookie's just starting to cap. This time, Warlock gets slammed. They should clean this up. The whole
this is looking really good for Red.
Doge is going to scurry away.
To escape. Oh no, he killbinds. I think he could have got out there. If he just went Flowers, no one could have chased him.
I mean, who's that? Fane was pretty forward, but if he hits a surf, he escapes there.
Yeah, he was full HP, and there's plenty of packs on the way there. I think that was a mistake from Doge.
So I mean, pretty similar hold, like as in they pushed in left, used the whole Ubra, and the gun just got swapped out. Now it's kind of, taking them. They're not going to go for anyone.
100% ad for here. I mean, Blue's just holding back at the moment. The Enrit's got traps all over Flowers, so we'll see where they push from.
I mean, this will be a free second unless he drops anyway. They're pretty passive in general. They don't like bombing unless they're sure they'll get it. Hertz has been spotted and crushed as well. Locker's got no, he can't get through it. He's just got a crater. That's unfortunate. I mean, Fane will die as well, but
still
it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's still 30
Rocky knows it. Rocky knows it. He wants to go forward. Yep, they're running straight in through right side. They haven't used yet. This is going to be a really late use, but Doge is going to get Uber if they take too long.
Yeah, they need to start capping, which Raze is doing, but they kind of get Ubered.
Dropped. Doggerel sticky pipes him. Yeah, this is completely catastrophic.
As long as they live, they'll win this one on Butterfly Effect, and yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Nice easy shot. Finish off the Yeah, I mean, they let them in probably assuming they would get Uber, but they still had locked the people by that point.
It looked like no one even saw them just walk straight in through left. Like, by the time Rocky got to the point, he hadn't taken a single lick of damage. And they just
I think they probably could have capped earlier if Rocky and Raze both didn't get Uber. They would have just capped while they're in spawn.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the end, Cookie getting dropped, not going to be pleased with that one.
I don't think Doge had Uber at the time. Like, he used as soon as he got. But anyway.
Big bomb this time from Spade, just right onto Enrith and Lock. They do get the kill, but Spade's destroyed and Raze is out of the fight.
They're getting arrowed though. No one's dying on red. Oh
Doggerel
no,
does
there
die
goes
underneath.
Bad
Silver gets cleaned up there. They're still kind of in the spam fight though.
They've just got
stuck in the corner.
Just running around all over them. Yeah, Red's just got this easily. Doge is isolated in Cafe. He's not linked up with Cookie. Looks like Spade's trying a sack. No, he's just backing up.
Yeah, I mean, Blue had a chance there when Doggerel died, but like you said, everyone was kind of just on their own side getting arrowed, and then Red ended up being a tiny bit healthier and were able to push that advantage. Spade's just not going to get anything. It's absolutely crushed by the scouts.
Yeah, if there's one combination of classes at the end of mid, you want to have the two scouts just fully buffed with the medic, and that's what Red had.
Yeah, so Silvo did die. This is a decent bomb, but no, Raze absolutely cleans him. Midi meat shot.
Yeah.
So I mean, this will probably just end up being a double sack. I can't imagine they'll bother sniping at this point, this early in the game.
Yeah. So they're taking Flowers. Doggerel's pretty forward here.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, I remember doing it against Starks, they take Flowers and they spam hard, and then yeah, they double bomb. So like, Fane's in here, trying to kill Enrith. It's nice midi
Spade's
arrow
on the
and
med?
actually saved him.
No, Doge holds it. Yeah, they've lost 3 here. They need to get out very quickly or they are going to get forced. Hertz is looking to get on them.
Yeah, pretty ballsy from
Arnold took a good surf. Oh, he's so low though.
Both just survive. Yeah, Doge pretty ballsy not using there, and he had hit a fat midi on Enrith as well. He would have died instantly.
Yeah.
So I mean, in the end, I mean, both teams would be pretty happy with that. Like 3.
Oh, they're using in. Rocky's taking a trade. He drops Doge. Oh no. Silvo's dying as well. This is terrible.
It doesn't use the idiots, man. It's taking on the lock mantra.
Yeah, if they stack this, they deny everyone as well. Or maybe if they don't stack it.
I mean, that's kind of, you know,
This should be
quintessential
around.
Rocky.
This should absolutely be around if they don't like horribly beat
Oh,
this.
they didn't even
Lock's
Uber?
going for a
Oh no,
jump.
he stole. Did he steal Lock's Uber? Oh, he must have stole Doge's Uber, and
Oh,
now
he
he's
must
full
have.
again.
Yeah, that's something
Brain
Arnold
play.
wants to do. Yeah,
But
they
yeah.
might not expect this even. Yeah,
Oh,
they're
he
just
gets
using
forced
in.
really early, but it's still pretty good. If they can kill the heavy and the gun, they have.
Yeah,
a
the
chance
heavy's
of
dying.
taking
The
this.
gun's
Gun'll
dead
die.
now. You need to focus Enrith here. Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Fane hits a
Enrith gets
really good
blown
midi
up.
on him.
I mean, that's
Yeah, that
kind of
was-
the power of the
that
Rocky,
was-
you know.
Yeah, really just aggressive, just relentless play there from Rocky. Just literally ran from their second to the enemy's last and capped it.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the surprise factor of Rocky. No one else really plays like that, but Rocky's like, fuck it, we'll just go for it. And like, he probably expected a trade, but gets the bonus double meat shot and gets the trap.
Oh, yeah, Fane going for that fast rollout onto Enrith, but he misses the second rocket and gets cleaned up very quickly. Spade onto Doge.
Didn't really
he's
hit
not
much,
getting
though.
it. Yeah, this
I mean,
is-
he made this. It wasn't too. He made the space for his team to run out. Everyone except Locke was looking at that, so it kind of did the job. I mean,
Yeah.
they'll still lose second as well, but they'll have ad for last.
Yeah, I don't know if they had to really leave there, to be honest. Like, they would have had to, like, it would have only been one player disad. Like, it's probably holdable,
Might not think it's worth it.
I guess.
I mean, when they're 2-1 up, they don't want to shit the bed and just give a free round, you know.
Yeah, that's fair enough. So, even Ubers, Ray's up on the NG, building his gun on the point. See what they do to break the stalemate.
I imagine if they see the gun, they'll try and spam it first.
Yeah.
Rocky is the kind of player that if they do sack someone, he might just YOLO it, so that they might want to try and... This time, hopefully they expect it and try and bait it, and get a bad Uber out of Rocky and either force late or not force at all. Going for the all-important dispenser pick at the moment, though, Hertz is...
Yeah, he's trying to hit a spam rocket onto Arnold, I think. He's trying to, like, shoot through the gap and splash the wall
But they
behind
must
him.
realise there's a gun now. Yeah, Enrith is on it. Race is going to keep it alive, though. They kind of need someone else apart from Enrith as well. I mean, he gets his spam rocket off, but Arnold's still almost full health. Yeah, Silvo will sack there and die. I mean, I'm assuming that means sniper. That's why they sacked the scout. Spade went for it as well. Just kind of got dominated.
Rocky's up
bottom.
on Spy right now. He's actually come out of spawn as well, he's not just checking. He's cloaked.
No one's going to
Ooh.
run into him here either. Like that. This is a very diligent
Yeah.
team.
I'm on the Rocky
Personal
cam.
experience. He runs
Oh,
into it. He doesn't notice. Doge
yeah,
didn't
no one
notice.
knows. Oh, he's not turning
He's-
around.
No,
He's got him!
Oh no! Cookie knew, but Doge doesn't turn
no.
around. Rocky gets drop number 2.
Yeah, that's another. Oh, Silver's in fire as well though. Watch him, he's in last.
I mean, he
Oh, he died. Yeah, he gets
he's-
bumped.
he tried to use the dispenser and Razor's just jumping around inside it and bumps him.
Yeah, that's another thing Rocky's like really known for, like just randomly going spy. It's caught us off a few times with it.
Yeah, they probably they eventually get the force. They all die for it essentially, but
Yeah, this is fine. They get second, they deny 3. It's like free mid as well, and it's like still basically even Ubers.
I
Be
mean,
very
they might-
happy with
oh,
that.
No, they got back spawn, so yeah, no chance of holding anymore. I mean, and it's basically even as well. They might actually. Oh no, they'll spawn before they do anything. But yeah, they're not gonna be happy about that
Probably
Doge.
10%.
Must be the
Doge.
mumble delay.
Yeah, technically 10% out on Doge. Like, it's not really, you know, anything they're gonna use. Yeah, like Doge was actually trying to arrow somebody at the time, so I guess
Yeah.
when you're just in that mindset of I need to arrow this person, like everything else can wait that extra millisecond until you
Well, it's
hit that arrow.
probably you just don't register Cookie screaming murder at you, you know, while
Yeah.
you're arrowing the boy.
It was pretty
Yeah.
good timing though, like it was pretty unexpected.
Well, I'm surprised you didn't notice when he bumped into him.
Yeah,
like,
well,
that's
it
the
was
more
right next to a
surprising bit.
wall, so he probably just
Yeah.
assumed he hit the wall.
So I mean, this will probably just be that same play. Maybe not Rocky sacking as hard, but I'd imagine one Solly will jump from choke, and looks like Fane wants to sneak out Cafe, and there's no trap there. Hertz is checking though, and yeah, Fane will get bullied away. They are spamming Valley. They like spamming Valley pretty hard. I think they want Lock to bomb them as well, and then they can do whatever they want, like sack or Rocky trade. Yeah, Yeah, they really seem to like both teams. So I want to get that slight damage onto it. Lock gets crushed into choke. Spade will just die though. It's a bit of an interesting one.
Yeah. They're peeking choke pretty hard here.
I think Silvo's actually going to get in behind. Oh no, Race was there, just not coming up for me.
There's a fight in Cafe, but
Cookie will chase
Cookie's
him.
chasing him. Yeah, he kills Fane.
I mean,
2 down here. There's no
down.
soldiers. See what happens. And they're coming in. They're coming into trade. So Rocky's trading right now. It's looking really bad, actually. He's beefed the entire Uber. Yeah, Rocky's just going to run behind.
I mean, that's a smart play in the end. Like, it was an awful Uber. At least he made him use on him.
And he also distracted them long enough for Arnold to get out, so decent play from Rocky, I guess, even though he beefed.
I mean, he's not going to spawn, so that they should fight second. I mean, if they can get some good spam damage off, he'll probably get to the fight in time.
Yeah, Spade's jumping the choke here. Really good damage, but not killing anything.
I think he overextended a bit there. If he lands on the fence, he does just as much damage, but doesn't die instantly.
Yeah.
I mean, Fane is behind. They do know, and Silvo's starting to look. There's no chance of getting this cap.
Fane's kind of just stuck here. I assume they'll want to go back and kill Fane and then use that pick to get in somewhere, probably.
Yeah, I mean, Fane's not exactly trying to hide too much either. He's literally just standing at mid watching choke. I mean, he's hiding behind Hut now, actually.
I want the Fane cam. It's not very interesting.
No, he's chilling out, waiting for some boys to meet him up at him at spawn. No one's dead, so not sure that's going to work out. I mean, Silvo's kind of just waiting. If he comes from anywhere, he'll see him. He gives up on that. Kind of interesting they're not just looking harder. Like, there's no real downside to it. Unlike, if they send 2, they still can't really push in and they can always just come back.
It looks like they're just ignoring him now. They're just going to try and like pressure and get a force like while he's behind and not doing anything.
Always a bit dangerous. I mean, Fane's not going to be doing too much for the hold anyway. Like, he'll be spamming top left probably.
Yeah.
I mean, Fane is coming in a bit here. Lock might spot him and Silvo.
Yeah. Doesn't look like it.
Like, it seems like he wants to bait someone into a duel. Like, he doesn't want to just blind jump in and put his team down one player.
Oh, but it looks like that's what he's doing. Oh no, he's in lobby. Oh, he's dead.
Oh, I might sneak out. Beast Tempest Gamer. He's going to get chased hard here. Hertz does die during this, though.
Oh, yeah, and Fane's behind. This is a pretty decent opportunity.
Yeah, Rocky wants to go. He's rushing bottom left. Maybe just him trying to get Fane some space. Because, yeah, he's not going to get out. Rocky, I mean, Fane.
Yeah, Fane's... Oh, he gets the force! Oh, that's amazing. Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of what you have to worry about. If it's, we'll ignore him. He can't do anything, but he only needs to get on your med for half a second, you know, to get the force. Like,
yeah, especially Fane.
Split second of kind of indecision or not looking at the right door, and he jumps out of nowhere, gets you.
Never leave a 5-ping soldier alive behind you.
That's it. So, I mean, and this is still pretty hard push out on this map.
Yeah, Silvo's currently hiding under. He looks like he's going to go for the back cap or something. Oh, he's just going to...
No,
he beefs.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
and
he
Rocky
just dies.
slams him, and so that's...
Ooh.
I mean, they actually wasted so much time here.
Hertz does die. As well. Yeah,
they should get the Uber for mid though at this point.
Yeah, they should. They're going to be 1 down though, and Rocky may still want to try and do something.
I think Hertz might spawn here. Like I mentioned, he actually gets back spawned, so bad mechanic. But
see what Rocky does. No, they're not going for anything.
Yeah, so I mean, they probably played that a little too safe after killing Silver if they wanted to Uber into them and get the kill, but I guess they'll probably take just getting the point when you're winning.
Yeah, still a much better position than they were in. Like, holding second is way better than holding last.
Yeah, definitely.
So it looks like Silver and Locke are both going into Cafe right now while their combo is pressuring Flowers. Hertz is trying to get behind.
Yeah, Spade
Rocky's just on him.
Out. I mean, Ray's knows. Almost mid his dog roll, probably wouldn't have died. Silver actually just crushes Ray's.
Rocky's just killing everyone though.
Yeah, Rocky's pounding, I mean. Oh, Doge! Number 3! Not his game. Not his night at all. Number 3 drop. Arnold still has as well, so Rocky can finish off Cookie, which he's struggling to do. Oh, bit of a choke again from Rocky. This time it was Rocky, I mean. Unable to kill the 10 health Cookie, basically, and Arnold's forced to use.
To be fair, he didn't have anything loaded. He just killed like 2 people behind or something.
mean, obviously
but
he
yeah,
pounded, but
he did
just
miss quite a bit.
Had to hit one, and he shot about 3 times. So
Still got a 6k, so I'm sure he's
beast.
happy with that. And now they're coming into mid. The lock's isolated here on the right side.
Choke. Yeah, he'll crater.
Oh yeah, this isn't good for blue. Cookie may get denied here if they're quick. Maybe not. Oh, no, yeah, he gets denied.
Yeah, bad mechanic. You actually
they're
are spawning,
down.
but
they
takes
have
2
20
seconds.
Hertz,
I mean, Hertz is going to die as well.
Yeah, Hertz is dead as well. Damn.
Bane will die for this though. Nice play from Cookie to get the confirmed kill.
Yeah.
But I mean, they probably can if they rush this, which...
They don't realize though, because it was originally only like 10 out or something, and then I think Doge just wasn't building that well. Oh, they do realize. Rocky's peeking it hard.
No, it's way too late though, even if he goes.
Yeah.
I mean, with how the game's going, they should just bomb Doge. She'll probably do number 4, you know, 1 every 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, I was talking Doge up before this game, but definitely doesn't look like it's his game tonight.
Not at all. I think he's died really like 5 times and 3 of them were drops.
Yeah.
Or 6 times and 3 were drops or something.
Something along those lines. He has dropped at least 3 times though.
Well, yeah, it was the spy, 1 of them, and then 2 solis. I mean, they'll probably take their time, not do anything too much. Hertz is up on the sniper. Rocky on the spy again. Obviously, it's a lot harder in the confines of last to get the stab. Whereas Hertz is just going to try and pick roller. It's a pretty hard one, but Hertz has been known to...
Oh, Rocky may have just been seen. Yeah, it looks like they're looking around. He
what watch does he have?
He's got... Oh, he's decloaking. He's going to be on Doge.
No!
He gets him!
What?
He almost gets Hertz as well. Hertz was 2 health there. He like meleeed and double pistoled him while he was on sniper. That was...
Not even... Rocky's actually just casually the greatest player in OZFort.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Dogworld did die, but it's not going to matter. Like, they can't push out without heals and while they have a sentry, so they're just going to wait for their players and buff up and go, it looks like.
Number 4, I mean...
I'd like to see them go for an Uber here where, like, even if it doesn't go well, they can get their medic out so they don't get completely rolled.
I mean, they'll probably just go top right, spam the gun quickly if they can. I mean, Enrith does watch it pretty hard here. Looks like he's just going to be top left. Rocky just straight in. Oh, then the heavy. The heavy's going to live though.
Gun's dead.
But it's a 6v6. They have taken sides each, so it's going to be a good old shit fight. But they're just going to cap. No, they're getting crushed here a bit. They do get the med, so...
Well, there's so much damage, but it's just... Yeah, it looks like... Yeah, they're all so low, so it doesn't look like they're going to be able to chase
Arnold
properly.
should be get on. Yeah, Hertz is on him.
No, why does he go that way? What's he doing?
What the...
He doesn't deserve to get out.
No. Yeah, I mean...
Unreal.
Not as much of a brain fade as some of Doge's drops, but... Yeah, not sure why he dodges back into them where even if he takes that rocket he survives, you know?
Yeah, like take a 40 damage rocket and get out choke, I don't understand.
Or just, yeah, surf that one rather than jump back in and try and do a big surf around. So, I mean, they do hold, they are just kind of going for it. A bit aggressive. Fane does get crushed and they have taken all the space. Rocky is behind. No, they see him. Raze will crater and Fane will die as well behind. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong angle. Rocky was just really forward. So yeah, pretty aggressive play, just kind of running straight in, and they get it.
Yeah, this isn't great. Dobro was trapping bottom left here. So you can
And they've got a huge ad from this kind of 30%, which I would imagine they should know, because Arnold died very late.
Yeah. If they grind it, they could still potentially get it.
I mean, they could get it in the Uber, but Cookie and Enrith are literally already in under. Enrith has gotten kind of bullied. I'm not sure I agree with the Pyro here. It does kind of waste the Uber, but they have taken all the room anyway. And like,
they just
took
really
too
well.
much space, and there was no positioning. Everyone was just hiding, basically.
Dobro wasn't able to stick you the point either, because he had to jump away from the right side.
So I mean, pretty big turnaround from Doge dropping at last to I mean, kind of Arnold's death there just kind of lost them the round a bit, and then not expecting the aggression.
Yeah.
Very slow mid so far from
Enrith's really forward on the left here. He's like all over there, Tetris. Looks like
bit of a shit fight.
Yeah, very messy.
Rocky
but they're
died
getting
pretty
out.
early.
Yeah,
Silver's
Butterfly
gonna
Effect
trade.
managing to escape. Silver trades with Spade. Yeah.
I mean, they're going to be able to fight second easy though, because
Yeah.
Silver
yeah.
forgot about capping and kind of just fed a bit. Didn't really need to go in for the trade for a soldier there.
Yeah, I imagine he was just happy to kill Spade.
I mean, that's a bit of a morale boost to that one.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're pretty, like super aggressive mid, and it was kind of just they got enough of the trades to push them back out. I mean,
See what blue does to break this. Looks like they're trying to go flowers.
Rocky should just go Spyman, get number 5.
Yeah, so Enrith and Cookie are heading into flowers to try and spam it looks like. And then Hertz is doing this huge high bomb onto Doggerel. Locks in as well. Yeah, double stack here, doesn't go well. They lose everyone. But Spade dies, so they probably won't be able to do too much off it.
Rocky's just in choke here though, without their medic, so it's an interesting one.
Oh, their
actually
combo's just pushing flowers into second, yeah.
Rocky's kind of being left alone here now.
Cookie's beefing on him though.
Dogrel's gonna get crushed here though if he doesn't get saved now. Oh, Cookie kind
Arnold
of whiffs a
saves
bit.
him. This is so messy.
Raze will
yeah,
die,
Raze
though.
dies. This is really bad for Red.
They'll get better spawns though, but Spade is already up from that sack while Hertz and Locke obviously have to come a long way. They are doing cafe push and Dogrel
Yeah,
hasn't
they're in,
noticed.
and they're not in. Yeah, he's not keeping them out at all.
Spade will die here as well. Rocky's really
Locke's
forward.
like
Better
10
get
health.
it.
Yeah,
Arnold
dies to
in the
Enrith.
roller door.
Jesus. That
Yeah,
was so messy.
Not the medics games at all. This one.
It seemed like just no one knew what the team wanted to do there. Like it was, everyone was kind of going different ways.
Dogrel just kind of wanted a meme trap up like on point, and then they decided to fight when he wasn't really ready. And then Arnold, like you said, kind of in and out, and just gets trapped off and dies eventually. I mean, hopefully, yeah, Rocky goes back to the brass piece heavy. I think as long as they block point for him, and
They're
he
rushing
doesn't
in
move it
to left here. Yeah, they're onto
Rocky's in
Rocky.
trouble. Yeah, that's a problem.
Rocky kills Silver though. That's decent.
Yeah, he'll take that considering how bad they want. Cookie, okay, just walks
Cone
into
trap.
the trap and dies.
Yeah.
Oh, was it a cone trap?
It was a
And
cone.
Rift is stuck as well, but no one's finishing him. But I mean, the rest of their team
Yeah.
is gone.
And
So really well done here.
What's
Lucky
hiding
to get killed.
under? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Race has
He's
the
not
better
even looking.
reactions. Yeah, unfortunate. But
They're
yeah,
gonna
Rocky
deny
killing,
a,
Rocky killing Silver was pretty big there.
They denied 4 of them here. Yeah, because Rocky distracted their whole Uber, like wasted like at least 4 or 5 seconds of Uber and killed Silver. So
I
that's
think Kid's alright, like just distracting though if Silver doesn't die and Cookie doesn't die to that trap. Like,
Yeah.
if Silver lives, they probably win that because they have a second scout when Cookie dies, you know. Hertz is on the sniper in forward spawn here though, so this
Huge
is the full
ad.
ad. Hertz is smiling, he's turned on the hacks, we'll see how many hack shots he gets. Locke is fully behind, fighting Fane, he's done good work, but oh, he just can't finish him.
and then
does whiff
Rocky's
a
getting
bit.
the kill.
Arnold
yeah.
did the pep. Oh, he died. Timing.
My god.
Hertz actual perfect timing. Arnold just deer in the headlights there, no chance at all. I mean, they do have the point though, and this is pretty hard to push out. And Arnold's spawn is insanely quick, so
I
they
wonder
will
if
get
they
them.
even want to push out of this. I feel like it's such a risky thing, like especially with like, you know, medics dropping everywhere.
Could just do what Butterfly Effect did earlier and just play it super safe, go under, wait for the sacks. Like Fane is
They're
gonna
going
die here
corkscrew.
forward.
Yeah.
Fade is on though. This is really
Oh, he gets Doge.
it. Doge number 5. Like you said, risky play might not work out for them.
They're still gonna probably get second here, but yeah, Doge in chat saying anyone keeping count. Yes, we are. Oh, man,
yes,
yeah.
we are. We can't let the Meds get away with that, mate.
So this is 60 ad from Arnold here. So they're, you know, pushing into second right now. Dogrel's already in. This is looking very dire for blue team.
I mean, yeah,
Locks in on the point. Oh, he just kills Arnold. No one's watching, and Arnold just isn't
didn't
paying
have that
attention.
Time, so yeah, I don't think the Meds should really ever be on the point on this map. There's just no way you can go unless you get a super lucky surf out the door.
Man,
you know?
these medics, man, dropping
mean,
like flies.
Yeah, well, he didn't have Uber there, so it doesn't add to the embarrassing start. I'm kind of wish it did because we'd be up to like number 7 or 8 there.
Yeah.
I think the highest I've seen is 7. It was between, you know, good old Doge and Locke, I think.
Yeah,
one of the grand finals a while back.
the first coffee clock season, I think.
Yeah, that's it. Coffee
Anyway,
Chungus.
they're pushing through Corkscrew again, and 2 soldiers are just sitting there spamming them.
Yeah, I'm surprised they bothered pushing out. Like you said, this is even less time. They might just hold, but
Oh man,
that worked a lot better,
I really would have liked to see Red Team hold a bit more forward there. Like, they could easily just, you know, spam them a bit more and still not be too committed. They were so far back.
Oh, Spade's gonna get crushed here as well. Goes for the midi. Yeah, no chance. Yeah, I mean, they almost did the same play, except they didn't have a follow-up soldier. Like,
they did, but like
they did.
Spade
He just didn't get nearby.
Yeah, Spade just got pushed back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it worked pretty well last time. So
they're pushing straight in here. It looks like. Oh no, are they? Cookie's just getting destroyed in the door.
Hertz is going to bomb Race here. Race has
denied.
been kind of by himself though. Block is going to get in really far. Doggerel almost dies to the...
Rocky's just... Oh man, Rocky's so deep on them right now. He dies to Cookie.
Yeah, but I mean, he opened up the space for Lock and Hertz. Kind of got abandoned.
Even
Cookie's just going to go for it. He just YOLOs it. He's going to get saved here, and Doge does almost... He's on 30 when he... 25 when he uses.
Oh,
this is a really good Uber for them though.
And they go the wrong way.
I mean,
but Raze runs in and kills Doge, so it's not a complete disaster.
They might just win though after they cap.
Like, they might. The spawns are terrible.
Bad.
Yeah.
Nice bomb by Fane. Oh no!
Oh, Fane is
just... beast. He gets really unlucky though. Hertz is just gonna go for it. Him versus dog roll. Rocky's dying in lobby as well. They're gonna take it.
Rocky does not need to run into lobby there. He really just threw that.
Really unfortunate.
And now there's 40 seconds left. Yeah, it really is.
That's impossible. Fane gets rollied after getting an amazing double kill. Like the feels, man. But yeah, like you said, I don't get why Rocky takes the duel there. If he just plays with his demo, he probably kills Hertz instantly, and then
especially,
it's a 2v2.
Especially after seeing Fane just kill 2 people. Like, maybe originally you think you need to just run in and 2-shot 3 people, but like, I feel like, yeah, that was really strange. Anyway.
Yeah, a bit of a tale of 2 medics that one, but I mean, they'll be pretty happy somehow winning 5 drops. It's pretty insane to win, so... You probably think your team was better if your med drops 5 times and you still win.
Yeah, that was very interesting to watch. Very interesting indeed. Looking at the stats here, what do you see? Because I see Cookie.
I mean,
owning.
Cookie a bit of a pound. I mean, Rocky had some nice plays, but he had a lot of stinkers too, especially at the middles. He was just dead a lot.
Yeah. Actually, Dogroll, doing really well too. Dogroll's second top damaging, getting more kills, less deaths,
and
more damage.
Took a bit of a beating as well. Like he took 1,700 more damage than I mean, Enris took more and did less with it.
You know, another stat to look at here. Despite their med dying more times, their med dropping 5 times to 1 time on Arnold, despite them doing 3,000 more damage and getting 5 more kills, the same number of Ubers, blue team still managed to win. Like, I just don't understand. Like, that's just incredible.
I mean, Arnold, how many times did Arnold die? He still died probably.
He died 8 times.
Yeah, 2 less than Doge somehow in the end. So he did die a couple times pretty close to Uber as well. Like that time on point, he was 80 or 75 and just poor positioning. And like that time when he was running out of second, they just lost a round off that when he would have just had 40 ad and just strafes back inside.
Yeah, man, that was a very rough game to watch, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, Cookie doing its job pretty well. 29 for 7, barely dying and top damaging and top fragging by like miles over the rest of his team. The flank scouts not effective at all, really either. Silvo and Raze both kind of took a bit of a beating. Not very high DPMs and basically no kills.
Raze managed to take less damage than both the medics.
I mean, are you surprised? The medics took damage from everything.
I mean, the medics actually didn't take much. They both took only just over 100 DPM.
Yeah, I mean, they both died instantly, is what I mean. Essentially, when they got bombed.
Wow, though, that was
Spade doing the D as well, doing pretty well. I mean, all the damage is pretty close, apart from the bottom 3 with Silvo, Raze.
Yeah, I think that's just
Lock.
like it's just like a cohesion thing. Like a lot of the time, you would see someone going in and they'd get this big bomb and they'd do a ton of damage, but like everyone on the other team would be just alive and they'd manage to just pick off the player and like kind of keep going and just get these picks and play their heals better.
Those are definitely a couple of those near the end where everyone was about 8 health at like last. I think that was at the last push of Butterfly Effect. They pushed in the last, and everyone like Enrith was 8 health, Flock was 30, Cookie was 30.
Yeah,
And-
they were
and
all
then- and then-
incredibly low, but both their scouts were dead. I think that's actually something to note. With Cookie, like despite the medics having around the same number of deaths, Cookie died like half the amount of times that Rocky did. So I think the fact that Blue managed to keep their pocket scout alive so much, and Cookie was able to kind of just keep surviving to the end of the fights and cleaning up the low health players, is probably a big factor.
I mean, yeah, Locke kind of got neutralized a bit as we expected. Maybe Raze and Locke kind of just spent the game staring at each other. That's why they're both about the same damage.
Yeah, I suppose it wasn't like a super fast-paced game, so it was,
I guess there were a lot of sacks, but I mean, he didn't do. I mean, Locke died a lot. Raze didn't die that much. I guess he was NG for 6 minutes. Doesn't help ever.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like to see a bit more out of Raze, especially let's like going for things. He has the DM to win those fights at times, So I don't think he should be shying away if he's worried about that kind of thing. Just especially like when his soldiers are so aggressive. Like when Rocky's YOLOing and both your solis get in, that's your time to shine. You're not under too much pressure. No one's shooting you that much.
Butterfly also only won one mid fight out of the 5 that happened on the map. So
they did get out a lot though. I think apart the first 2, I think the first 2 they got crushed, and then the last 2 they all survived basically.
Right. Yeah. Well, either way, it was clearly not going their way, and that was, I would imagine, a big thorn in their side.
Like we said, basically you would think, apart from Doge just always being dead, they probably played better on what's their team name this season? NoG.
NoG.
Sorry,
yeah.
they always have stupid names. Always forget. Yeah, I mean they probably played better, especially with like the Ubers still somehow ended up being 5 each. So it's not surprising that they won more mids. New map though. Put the thoughts behind, and what are you expecting the first mid?
Oh, wow, we're actually starting. I think Butterfly Effect will go aggro, so I'm gonna watch Vayne again.
Let's see. Slow one actually from him.
Yeah, no one's doing anything thus far. Probably waiting for some damage. Vayne's going deep right now.
Gets crushed.
No, he's just faking.
He got hit though. He wasn't faking that much. He just got hit by Hertz as he jumped.
Yeah.
Locke dies, as does Dog Roll though.
Yeah, this is really bad. Butterfly has lost this. Oh, yeah, they've definitely lost. They need to escape or they're going to get bombed and killed.
I mean, they should scurry out of this one because of the med scout speed.
Yeah, 2 scouts alive on second. They can hold this. They can definitely hold this. They're getting spawns in a sec.
I'm not really a fan of that Soli position from Vayne though. It's like everyone sees you bombing, so it's pretty easy to counter.
Yeah,
like Hertz just crushed him.
They can't let them in here. They're walking in grass and they're really far back. They need to get their spawners.
Dogroll and Rocky are just waiting for the spawners. Like I think this is fine. Like they haven't really let them in. And yeah, here comes the cavalry. Both Solis jump onto the above and shoot down, and yeah, that's runaway time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, probably a bit concerning from Butterfly Effect. Now they've only won one mid out of 5 or 6 now.
Yeah, there's 6 mids.
I mean, obviously a different mid, a different map.
Okay, Locke's jumped into cheese here. He's spamming them.
Enrith got crushed here though. Like he was 20 health, somehow managed to get out.
Silvo dies, Locke dies. Okay, what are they gonna do?
Hopefully not drop to start with. But it looks like Rocky's just gonna go kitchen.
Yep, they're looking to peek lower here and probably send a sack from Saw, I'd assume. Yeah, Spade's peeking it, but Cookie's on his case.
Yeah, but very hard mid to kind of get into, and there's no real kind of good Tempest jumps or pogos or anything to get in. So
yeah, they've just got nothing here.
Yeah, you basically just have to hope the enemy has either died enough that you can just run in quickly and sack, or isn't doing their due diligence and watching properly.
So Blue currently postured in Saw. Looks like Locke's trying to peek window. Enrith peeking really hard just around the saw area. Locke's gone into cheese again. He's going back into lobby fighting Raze. Silvo dies. Locke should die as well.
He's actually got it onto
Oh,
Arnold, yeah, and
no.
he basically hits a nice rocket there. Arnold uses it at the last second. He might have survived there, I'm not sure. He was 50 and it was kind of a 50, 40-ish rocket. They are trying to force early, but Spade's just going to die here. I don't think he expected them to be that far away, apart from Cookie and Hertz were kind of just waiting on him. It's going to be pretty tough to force. Actually, Doge used that. Notice at all, honestly. When did he get forced, and by what?
Oh yeah, I didn't say that either.
It was Fane got it. Fane Beast behind. They're actually getting crushed here, though.
Yeah, they're just getting annihilated. Arnold might die here. Arnold's getting chased under.
I mean, he'll get
Scouts.
Out to last, but the rest of his team's just all gonna die, saving him.
He just escapes. Arnold was on like 7 HP there or something.
How do they hold this though? It's too.
Yeah, it's just over.
Rocket from Spade though, but yeah, nothing they can
Doesn't
do.
matter. Arnold's just saving his stats.
I mean, Cookie did a bit of that kind of come on, Med. We're going for an adventure and just gets a triple kill.
Yeah.
And then yeah, Lock actually coming and cleaning up as well. So
See what Hertz does.
Not really watching the aggression there at all.
Yeah. Last mid they just got completely picked off. There was no chance. They just played height so much better. So Hertz is doing like a bit of a double bomb and then faking back around.
Arnold is absolutely destroyed though. He's literally 30.
He's just
he
eating
has to go
spam,
for pack,
yeah.
though. He's gonna pretend he hasn't been hit though.
Fane's trying to flank in from lower here and Spade's up top. See what happens. Hertz
Hertz
gets
has got
committed.
crushed as well. Fane does die behind, so it's even on the soldier count now. Super just kind of who can get the spam, who can get the lucky shot off. Doge and Raze is going to overextend.
Oh, Raze dies.
Didn't realize his demo was forward. Spain somehow
Cookie's so
surfs
low
out.
though. Cookie can die if Rocky's going in for a trade. Kills Enra.
I don't think he doesn't shoot him. He didn't notice.
They managed, yeah, the trade.
It's a really good Uber though. Rocky forces the multi and bullies him out. So I mean that's what you want to see from Rocky under the kind of YOLO plays.
Yeah.
You want fat singles. That's what Rocky does best.
Yeah, absolutely. They're looking to try and peek grass here. Spade does a bit of a jump,
Yeah,
but
nice
doesn't get
fake bomb
anything.
from Block as well. He's done huge damage on Doggerel.
Oh.
Doggerel somehow lives. Rocky does die for it though.
They've just traded players here. I'd like to see them still try something.
Yeah, that was a really nice bomb actually from Locke. Like somehow it gets a lot of rockets off, jumps back around and destroys Doggerel, and Rocky dies because of it.
Yeah, I think Rocky ate the last rocket just in the face and saved him.
Yeah, probably.
Cookie's hiding currently in Saw.
I mean, surely they notice this though.
If they don't check the corner, I mean, it's not a common corner to really hide in.
They're gonna wait for Rocky though to even. Oh no, Rocky's spy, and Cookie gives up. So let's see what he does. He's pretending to be the sniper. Bit of a old sneaky boy. I mean, I'm not sure if they'll believe that though. Like, when was the last time Rocky played sniper?
Oh, he takes fall damage. They may hear that.
I mean, considering how oblivious they were before, I'm not so sure.
Look at Doge.
He's actually brained him though. Like, they might just have to bomb here while he's on the box. Because yeah, they must have heard him if he's sitting up there, right?
Yeah, I'm sure that's...
He has jumped down though. He's probably starting to be worried about the bomb. Locke somehow survives there from the spam. Where is Rocky now? He's invisible.
He's just sitting there in lobby. I imagine they're going to do like a double sack where they bomb somebody in and then Rocky tries to get a kill.
I mean, Rocky's just posturing around lobby again. He has decloaked here. Yeah,
He's coming out. Oh no!
Don't even need him, man. Just the presence of Rocky being a spy is just too much for Doge to handle. Just, what can you do? Silver was behind here, but surely they kill him. He hasn't really, not really sure that was the play. He didn't really commit
They lose
at all.
both their scouts, yeah. So Doggerel gets a trap kill onto Cookie, and then Silvo dies on mid to
Well, I mean,
raise
Silvo
his
just
head.
kind of, oh, he's going to get forced though. Hertz just waltzes in.
They
Gets
could
the
walk this into
force.
last if they wanted. I'd like to see them do it as well. Rocky
They're kind of
is-
low though, but
Their spawns are still like 3 seconds away on the scouts, and Hertz is 10
yeah,
seconds.
they are in. Fang gets crushed though. He's got to actually get surfed into Doge. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, Doge does swap out.
They've
Doge
won, though.
cheated. Doge cheated. Can we get a ban on Doge, please?
I don't think it's illegal unless it's back spawning from
Is
a
it? Really?
from a forward
Can
spawn.
you hat swap and keep your Uber?
Yeah, if you do it in the same spawn, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's okay. It's only
But I
with
mean,
your teleporting.
In the end, it kind of worked pretty well. So, like you said, they only just spawned and they were kind of trying to get to the point. Doge kind of got abandoned and it wasn't healing anyone for a good 5-10 seconds.
Yeah.
And yeah, they just get the kills.
See what happens this mid. I'm just gonna watch Rocky and see how he deals with their soldier bombs. He's getting quite forward on top. Just peppering Lock.
I'm surprised Enrith doesn't crush him a bit more. He just doesn't notice Lock. Eventually turns for him.
Traded soldiers here. Blue team has more high ground.
Silver gets crushed though by
Yeah.
Spade and Rocky. Rocky just meat shot him as he appears on his face. They are kind of just going to trade that though, and then Rocky dies as well.
Oh, this is bad. Oh no, it's actually even players.
There's even Uber though. I mean,
Yeah, looks like Cookie's gonna
Raze
go for a
is just-
trade
yeah,
here.
Raze
Cookie's
is
running
trying to
in.
just cap.
They get
Much-
forced way earlier though.
Dog
like
Roll's
a-
gonna get chased so hard here though.
Cookie's beefing.
Cookie's beefing. He was out of ammo beef. What is Doge? Doge, no!
Doge?
Where are you?
Okay,
no!
I didn't know what that was. And then Cookie just gets completely
I think
middied by
Cookie tried
Fane.
to find him and Doge
This
went
is-
a bit of a walker. Silver's in somehow on the medic. Surely he doesn't get him though. Oh, so close.
And Enrith's caught here as well. No, oh no, he gets out on 2 health. God, Dogro would be upset at that.
Hmm.
So there's not going to be any presence at all on second here. Hertz trades for Fane in Saw.
Lock's
But
still
yeah.
behind. Ray surely sees him though, yeah. Lock is going to be able to go behind though because Ray's wasn't very close, but...
I mean, what's he going to do behind them?
Yeah.
Like, if they just Uber in, then...
Well, they
Lock's
don't
gonna-
have it yet, but... I mean, if he can just wait
I mean, in
long
like
enough
5
and get him
seconds.
behind... Oh, Fane's spawning though, so Fane's going to go for him. Oh no, he doesn't bother. Lock needs to
They've
start
walked
coming
in so
though.
far, they haven't used. They don't even have it yet. They finally use. Rocky's trying to kill the
Lock has got
Heavy.
a nice rocket on Fane though, but then chokes
Heavy
a bit.
just dies. They need to kill the gun.
Hertz
Yeah,
is
so the
gonna
NG
die,
swaps
though,
off.
as well.
Rocky's killing Hertz.
This is
still
pretty good,
decent.
though.
Yeah. If they
And
just play
Lock
heals
just needs to
properly.
get back. Let
Oh,
Lock get back. Oh, Lock's gonna save the day, boys. No. Oh,
Rocky picked up the sandwich that who was it, Silver left on the
Oh.
ground, and it saved his life on the point.
Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. Lock's, let's say lack of Tempest kind of cost him a bit there. He took forever to jump around to the point, and he didn't get very close to it either.
Yeah, it's pretty unlucky.
I think
I
he just
mean-
needed to try and be quicker. Like he was a bit slow on it after fighting Fane. Bit of a Doge special.
Let's watch the Cookie cam this mid. He's just pressuring top right now. Fane manages to jump over his head.
Yeah, they're feeling the fake bombs. They just don't want to kind of YOLO and go for it, win or lose kind of mid.
Yeah, very passive at the moment. No one's committing at all. Spade's just sitting on the ground eating shit though. Looks like he's gonna die.
Raze is gonna trade. I hope they actually use. Yeah.
No, Raze doesn't even die.
Yeah. Oh, they get Uber so
Oh,
early.
and Cookie dies
Arnold,
as well.
Arnold's gonna get it though. Yeah, I think they saw Arnold didn't have it.
Spade's
Dogro
so
gets
low,
left behind
man.
though. This is still a 4v4. They didn't really do anything
And
with
Spade's
their better
behind.
Uber.
If they just survive a little for Spade to get onto them. Oh, yeah, Silver's dead. Oh, but Hertz goes and
Oh,
kills.
Enrith big. Enrith absolutely destroys Spade. He probably will get
He's
chased
gonna.
here though.
Oh, he gets arrowed like 3 times.
Yeah, that's pretty fair and balanced. Razor's gonna die for it as well. So yeah, they had a much better Uber. They just didn't do anything with it. I think they knew Hertz was behind and like, oh, what do we do? Do we go kill him? Do we chase? And then they were kind of 50-50 on that.
Yeah.
Pretty surprising for Rocky's normally kind of fuck it, we'll just do one thing, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But they were a bit 50-50 there.
Yeah, Hertz just jumped in and completely annihilated Arnold as well. Like he just 2-rocketed him.
It's vulnerable when they have Uber though. So this is a good thing for Butterfly Effect.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they'll be thinking something like that at least. I mean, not putting up much of a defense at second at all.
I feel like
see
they
the Spade
can.
jumping. They could spam it at least. I don't
They
think they'd be
definitely
that passive.
can, because they're only like 15% off having Uber, and like they could just commit and get Uber there. Oh no.
I mean, they'll get it for last, which I mean, they kind of did this last time. They were just defending pages, and then they lost 2 quick rounds, and there's nothing
So
you
they're
can do.
trying to peek under pretty hard, but they're just getting annihilated and they're backing up. Yeah. So even Ubers, Butterfly Effect holding last. Got their gun up in the middle area of the last point. See what Blue can do to break the stalemate. Yeah, Hertz has seen the gun, he's trying to spam it down.
Gun's pretty hard to spam though, because you only can really do it from drop down and under, and then it's really easy to block you in that door to spam it. Is there a spy? No. It's interesting to see Rocky just YOLO spy here. Like
Fane is on spy right now, but he's probably just checking, I'd assume. Yeah, he's just disguising his sniper and then switching back.
Yeah, they'll probably wait for someone to die. If they're going to double spam it, they're not going to get it though. Race is on the ball with his gun defense. I mean, it's really hard to do anything here because the gun watches the only kind of possible bomb from left and right. And yeah, it's hard to spam from under because the NG just shoots it and you get one person to jump that door and it stops them from doing anything.
Silver is just running in onto Doggerel, gets piped down. They're doing a double stack, but it's
not sure what
abysmal.
the play was from Lock was.
Spade jumps in, gets decent damage on Doge, but doesn't do anything.
Not sure the equalizer sack is where it's at. Maybe the marker guard in the sack, but yeah, probably not the equalizer.
Hertz is in lobby right now onto Doggerel. Doggerel's gonna die. No one's with him.
Yeah, bit of a mistake there. Spade does spawn, so it's not. Rocky's trying to just
keeping them out. Oh man, they get forced.
He gets he gets piped, and Rocky was and Arnold kind of panic pops. I don't think he needed to either.
Yeah, he didn't need to.
Doggerel will spawn though, so they should wait for Key and Hertz here.
Yeah.
Rocky is up on his big bad brass beast and has a pretty strong spot up on the truck. I mean, it's probably the best spot. If you can't move, that's where you want to be. They can't splash you at all basically, unless they're above you, which is where you'll destroy them. I think Arnold should be hiding behind him though, like buff the team and just sit with the heavy, yeah, which is what he's doing now.
They're walking straight in through under?
Really early
They've
pop
used
though.
now.
They're just gonna go. They're kind of stuck between. They didn't see the gun. They eventually see it. Cookie's just capping. They need to get on this. Doggerel's the one that does it. And yeah, Rocky perfect positioning. Yeah, basically kind of a very good last hold. Because if you don't kill Rocky straight away, and then don't notice the gun, they used half the Uber doing nothing, and then half on the gun. And what are you gonna do for the Rocky? You know.
Yeah.
And then the med can just sit behind him and arrow. Like, Enrith did pound him, but yeah, Arnold just sits there and you can't really miss.
So, Red having ad here, they're looking to push Saw, probably
Silver's
upper.
sniping from spawn as well, so if someone can't... He's gonna wait for it though. Spade does get crushed as well.
Oh, Rocky's dying and they get forced. This is terrible.
Yeah, was it just the spam, like Hertz and Locke spamming in the one
Hertz
spot?
sacked, and Locke was like spamming from behind him, and I think there was like somebody, like a scout.
I think we're missing something.
What?
A certain Doge Exim has been feigned once again.
I didn't even see that.
How does this man keep getting away with it?
Yeah, Fane...
Where did he even go that he got the force? Did he just like big bomb?
He must have. Because Doge was far back, I'm pretty sure, so I don't know how he could have gotten on them unless... Like, he wasn't already behind, surely. Locke just taunting when he sees his demise.
So, I mean, they get away with kind of shitting the bed there a bit. It's probably going to be hard to get in without Uber, but they can just wait. Race is kind of overextended here, and Silver's going to chase him with Cookie. Hertz is backcapping. Silver's going to just fall on the med as well. He's going to get on him. Arnold doesn't have here. Oh no.
And Rocky's looking in the other direction.
Yeah, Rocky went back to help the Sully, so that was actual perfect timing. Cookie's been crushed here though, overextended. Fane's so close.
No. Doge is on like 1 HP on mid. He was
nice
so low.
For once for Doge and doesn't get hit by the midi. So yeah, they do a full ad there. Once again, Silver, nice play. What you want to see from him, kind of just using the chaos to go in and beat the crap out of Arnold.
These medics, man, they're dropping like flies.
I mean, that wasn't his fault. What are you meant to do? Your demo's not shooting the scout on you. The scout just runs out a window while Rocky's playing with the soldier on point.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll probably use the same hold again, so I hope they think of something different here. They need to get the gun straight away so they can start focusing Rocky while they're Ubid.
Or find a way for the gun to not matter, like for the first bit, and just get kills and then spam it.
Enrith dies? That'll give them...
Yeah,
I don't
didn't
think
see
they
the
can
trap.
go here. They can't go at all without Enrith. His spawn's insanely quick though. It's like only 10 seconds.
Yeah, the snake would have last
Arnold should be building here. If they'd built, they would have got the Zuba. Actually, they're just gonna go.
It's really bad.
Yeah, Cookie's been forced. I mean,
And
Rocky's been forced off his perch, but the gun's still up. Rocky's just getting arrowed from spawn. Oh, he can't finish Cookie, but Cookie kinda just gets left behind.
Cookie just spends the whole Uber. Oh, they're just running in. Lock hitting an incredible
Doge
onto
just
Spade.
dies though. I mean, Enrith just dies to dog roll. Oh,
And Arnold
no,
drops.
They can still hold this. They still have the gun up, and they're getting spawns in 4. They do. Oh no, he swaps. Oh, they're not going to make it either. Nice kill. He's actually wasting so much time. No, Rocky's not going to make it.
Oh,
he does. That's insane.
Rocky.
I can't believe he made it. Oh no, Cookie's just going to clean up, will he? They do have other people up. Cookie's not getting spawned. Capic. Oh,
Dog roll goes
double
huge.
pipes him.
Wow.
I cannot believe they hold that.
That was the most chaotic hold I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
just,
pretty insane stuff.
just
Like
all these trickling spawns just coming one after the other.
Yeah,
and
Cookie just gets abandoned, then, you know, Spade gets slammed in the door, the Arnold drop, and yeah, and Race swaps off, dies after, gets a kill though and wastes a lot of time, and then Rocky, literally like probably the last millisecond, blocks it, and then yeah, dog roll cleans up. Silvo's just in here, should die. Hertz is in as well. He just, he goes for the sneaky play, but they're on it, no? They're still just going for it, they just want to keep
they're gonna cap.
the point.
No, they're on the point.
Oh my god. They almost do it, like they almost just kind of the 5-man sack for the point. Bit of a desperation, but somehow actually almost work.
They aren't going to kill Doge here, but they're still going to have actually significant ad. It's about 20% at the moment. Arnold's on 80%, Doge on 60. They're just dry pushing though. If this drags out, Arnold's going to get Uber.
Oh, good surf. Oh no, he surfs into the sky. If he landed behind the box, it would have been good.
Yeah, that's just tragic.
Surely Feint's in position though. This is Feint territory.
He's on to Enrith, going to kill him.
Would have liked the med, but Enrith, he was never getting the med from that position. So they will have full ad, but they'll get their med up in time. And yeah, I think Arnold just needs to commit to running out there. Like he kind of surfed off the ramp forward. I think he just needs to take a rocket in the face there and get Uber.
Yeah,
like,
get the bats or something, or he's safe.
I'm pretty sure he would have had Uber if he just stayed there and healed and tried to YOLO through that solely instead of trying to game. He was literally like 97 when he surfed.
So Blue are trying to push under here. Looks like he's going under the top right.
Hopefully, he probably just used through. Where's Rocky's in the same spot? So I'm not. I think it's a really good course here, and he's going to just walk away. This is a pretty bad Uber. They do get the gun, but Raze doesn't care. So sort of swap. And they are just getting slammed. Lock does make it to the point, but they just have nothing for the Rocky.
I watched that from Enrith's perspective, and it looks like they just have. There's so many threats just everywhere, like shooting at the combo, and he just doesn't know who to focus. And
well, I think the idea for the other one was better. Like they just go in left. You shouldn't have to use straight away if you go in left and they're not forward, and then you just kill Rocky. I mean, they kind of cringed it when they did it that time, but I don't think you can go right and not deal with the heavy. Hertz is on spy here. Arnold's kind of brained it by sitting up top though, and Silver will probably get cleaned up by Rocky as well. No, gets arrowed at the end.
So big ad here for Arnold. Let's see what they do. They're just stacking at the moment, probably denying Hertz. They're looking to push 4. So
I mean, they'll probably just want to get him for free. Lock's not really in the bombing position. Just going to jump around. Not really sure that was the play. Very, very bad spawn timer as well for 20 whole seconds that'll be out, and they'll probably Uber before then.
So Rocky's just trying to take it directly under.
Yeah, Cookie's just building. They are really close here. Doge will probably get if they don't cap straight away. Yeah, Doge is 95.
Yeah, he's about to get it. They need to play the point.
I mean, Raze does get the force, and they'll probably get out here. I don't think they really needed to use that. That was a bit of a panic pop. Like, oh my god, Raze is capping. Holy crap, let's Uber. And awkward, literally just him. I mean, Rocky does die as well, so they'll still take second pretty easy.
Dogroll somehow escapes there. Like, he jumps out from behind them while they're capping the point.
I mean, Hertz and Fein just face hug each other and die. I mean, it's not a huge ad here, actually. Cookie's just going for it. Arnold's gonna die here. They're in such an
Oh,
awkward position.
no.
The one thing they've got going for Spade is behind and starting the cap. It's literally just him, though. Oh, Dog Roll
my
almost kills
God.
himself by jumping down and getting headshot rocketed.
Doge,
Oh,
you mean, yeah.
Yeah, Doge, sorry. Fucking, everyone has these shitty dog names, man. Get better
Yeah.
aliases. But yeah, he's actually pretty lucky. I thought he would have died there, because I thought you can take like that much damage from getting velocity into the ground terminal.
Yeah, if Cookie missed like once there, I think he would have just completely...
But yeah, in the end, he does have full ad. Hopefully, they should just be able to walk this in second here. Doesn't look like much jumping's going to happen. But I mean, if Rocky just... Well, I'm just going to sit on my truck as heavy, and what are you going to do about it? You know, this is probably the third time they've done it. Yeah, they are doing what I probably said they should have. Just go on the Uber. They haven't used it all yet here. This is really good play. They do get forced in the end by Fane, but they've kind of walked it in. They'll be able to deal with the gun as well. Rocky's got himself into a duel with Hertz though and crushes him, and he's going to live through it. But they have got enough kills here.
They're on the point.
Probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
they cap it out, yeah.
So I mean, they basically did what I thought was probably the best Uber. If they don't have a sniper and they don't have a soldier left, you just walk it into the heavy, and he's going to run away. Like, he can't stand there and take it or just die instantly.
Yeah, that was pretty good actually.
They've solved the puzzle, and it gets them their second round with 6 minutes left. Pretty similar story to last map, just with less Doge drop. I mean, pretty passive mid again.
Looks like they're just... Both teams are just trying to like slowly bet until they win.
Lock is in kitchen here as well. Rocky is going to go
Rocky's
deal with
running
him.
in.
Fane
Yeah,
will
Rocky's
die
on
here.
it.
Rocky
Manages
does get
to-
crushed, though. They are
Yeah,
just
if they
kind
get
of
healed,
cleaning
they're
up,
fine.
though.
Yeah,
There's
nice.
a
They
pretty
clean
good bomb from
everyone up.
Bay. Actually just crushes Cookie. 2 rockets him. Doge will run away though with bottom. Andrus is an interesting trap here. I don't think we'll be able to see anyone. Oh,
he jumps
Dog
anyway.
wanted to go behind. But I think he thinks better of it.
So, right now, Butterfly Effect are really in a very good position. If they just play this smart, they can at least make sure they don't lose. Like, they can just go for really safe single sacks. And then...
Yeah, just to interrupt you, Mr. Spade is on Spy, and Cookie's checking.
Oh, he is...
Assume's not coming out. I don't think I've ever seen Spade off class do anything except maybe Sniper once or twice back in his scout days.
Yeah.
Let's see if the
I don't mind the Spy here.
I mean, let's see if the Spy magic kind of just does it for them. Rocky literally did nothing last time, and Doge just dropped to a soldier, so... Looks like he's just scouting it out. What's
Yeah, he's just trying to sneak in.
Oh,
no.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
not
Yule
sure
play.
That's not really where you want to be. Rocky gets trapped somehow as well. And Hertz is in behind. Race does notice him, but he's literally inside Arnold. Oh,
This is disaster.
Yeah, I can't believe they didn't notice Hertz though. Like, Race must have called it because he was going towards it, but Arnold literally just sits under his perch. And
I think he
Hertz-
just kind of panicked. Like,
Yeah.
everyone was just in disarray. This is really... Yeah, you really don't want to see this. Like, if they just... Rocky should not have died to the trap there. Like, if they just played that safe, only lost one player, made sure they only lost one player, then there's no way any of this happens. But
I mean, they're staying forward a bit to spam here, so I'm imagining Spade or Fane will do something. Hertz is just big bombing up top though. He does get crushed though. Spade can't really get anything. They do good damage, but doesn't really mean anything. And yeah, they're just gonna get
They're
last
just
to
gonna
last
roll.
without even forcing. Fane, oh no, he overjumps it, and he'll just die here. I mean, they'll get for last just because they literally ran that many points away while building. But yeah, not really the position you want to be in. Like you were saying, they're in such a good position with 5 minutes left, and now it's just the opposite.
Hertz is just in right now. He surely dies. Yeah,
Race
Rocky...
is gonna die on NG no as well. That's really bad. They gotta just try and get the spam force. Enris gonna get
getting cleaned up. Yeah.
Bit of an overextension there.
Oh, this is okay then. So yeah, they're just running in.
Oh, Cookie hasn't been seen. Oh no, he has. Fane is there. Fane will 5-ping him in the doorway. What can you do?
It's a mouse drop. If you ever played on a team with Cookie.
I feel his pain. I mean, probably gonna be a bit difficult to do anything. Do we have a pause with.
It looks like we do, yeah, unless it's frozen. I
Can't
don't see
imagine.
the pause thing in the chat though, so the server may have just died, unless that doesn't happen in STV. Yeah, I'm not sure. But either way, the situation is currently the
Apparently, I think it is a pause. Silvo crashed. Apparently,
Oh, okay.
says our good friend in chat.
Right. So, yeah, currently the even Ubers, red holding their second, blue on mid. Looks like Fane could get chased here if he's on about 4 HP. Someone
I mean,
could
where's
clean him up.
Silvo? So if Silvo's crashing sometime, I mean, it's obviously not exactly at this moment, but
No, actually, it doesn't
I
look
mean,
like anyone's in
I don't
position.
think Spade. I mean, Fane can't die. Lock is on 40. There's no way he peaks that. Yeah. Basically, from here, you just can't. No more shitting the bed, boys. Don't overextend. I think you're fine. It was what 3 minutes left before our timer fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, they should literally just send sacks and then push at 1 minute. Basically, I would imagine they would.
Yeah, even at like 50 seconds or something.
Yeah, well, probably 50-40, then you literally can't lose unless you all die and they're backcapping you or something. I mean, it'd be interesting.
Which wouldn't
to
surprise
see-
me, to be honest.
Yeah, probably. I mean, interesting to see what Butterfly Effect do here. Like, if they do get like a couple kills, like with sacks, like how much do they extend? Like, do they go for a trade or do they just wait? Because we haven't really seen any Rocky trades, have we?
There was a couple on mids, I think, but apart from them, no like aggro trades.
Well, even those ones, apart from that one really early on, it was the second one wasn't really a stereotypical Rocky trade. It was kind of they weren't really sure what to do. They just kind of stood around and Hertz punished them for it, and they lost that fight.
Yeah.
It's gone. I think they're a tie on this map, isn't it? 2 for 2.
Yeah, we're 2-2 right now. I believe there's like around 3 minutes. I think it's just under 3 minutes left.
No, I guess they basically all won their first 3 rounds just off winning mid right, and then we had the really long one that was kind of just one. They'll be happy with that.
So who do you think is going to win, Elmo?
I mean, on the balance of this map, I feel like Fly Effect have been better, like this map.
Yeah, they've had a lot of like really successful
I think it's
last holds, especially.
I think it's just this time it's been Arnold's been sloppier than Doge. Like, they've both dropped once or twice. I think Doge has dropped once, Arnold twice, but I think he's just been forced in like silly positions or that kind of thing. Like, from a feeling, I think Ray played a lot better. Like, he seems to have been doing more. And Cookie hasn't penned it as hard, I don't think. Like, unpause here.
We're back in.
So what, 2 minutes 50 it was, so... I mean, I assume they'll just do safe.
Hertz is on, Arnold gets nothing.
Yeah, well, safe
but
sack.
Fane jumps in and forces Doge.
Oh yeah, my HUD's a bit, yeah. HUD _reload scheme. Lock is in though, he's gonna get on Arnold, or yeah, Arnold believes in his team, but believes in himself, doesn't use it. Could have easily, considering the game the Meds have been having, but believes in it. Silvo's gonna try and go for the Raze, but Raze uses his DM abilities, crushes him, doesn't let him get away with that shit.
Okay, my HUD, I'm just gonna reconnect, because...
Just reloads, oh no, it resets it, yeah. Unlucky, mate. I mean, this is still a huge ad though. Like, Doge is at 70% almost, so it'll probably be a free second. Lock and Hertz just can't go for it. So I think this will be kind of a park the bus hard. Because Lock goes.
Lock dies. Oh man.
I mean, it'll still be a hard push because it'll be even Ubers and they'll have to fight into an NG and maybe a heavy. I
feel like now is the time to do something though. Like, even if you're not full committing, just try and get a pick or something.
Well, you kind of have to.
Yeah, Fane's just in jumping around like a madman. I don't know,
Oh,
like
Doggerel dies though. This is
that's really bad. That's really bad.
That's not the
I don't know
play.
how that happened. I was on Fane's cam.
I assume Arnold still is Uber, right? It's just showing them both at none.
I think
that was the pause.
Right,
So
yeah.
Silvo does join back, so he won't be there to push out. Yeah, they probably realised we don't want to shit the bed.
The snake spawns are just so incredibly bad for people that are pushing out of last, and they're just so incredibly good that people that are holding second.
Exactly.
So they're going for something right now. Rocky's peeking under. Fane dies. This is disastrous.
They got crushed in the door. I mean, they should be.
They don't use.
If they run this out and don't use, I think they're fine. I don't know why they're playing so forward though. What is Rocky doing? Like, he's gonna get killed here. That was not the play. Raze, run away, man. Don't shoot the bed, boys. Oh, they do actually get a trade, so they'll probably hold the round as long as Arnold survives here.
Yeah, this is fine. They don't even have cap time. In fact,
I mean, they could.
There is room for shenanigans. There is room for shenanigans.
Arnold will die. Oh, holy shit! Probably the best surf in Arnold's life ever. Literally surfs halfway across the map. Oh, and he still died! Arnold, come on, man. You literally did all the fucking work and you still die. So I mean, this is a golden cap definitely now.
Yeah, it looks like they're just
they're not going to
feeding into the sentry gun.
I mean, you might as well try. They might have fallen asleep at the keyboard. The players in this game have been known to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, chaos ending, but they probably assume that they couldn't be punished for going for it. But yeah, I don't think trying to Uber under even against a gun and every player up is the play. I mean,
let's have a look at
just log wise. I mean, Butterfly Effect is slightly ahead. Enrith absolutely keeping them in the game though. Beast game from him, doing huge D. I mean, he did take more than Doggerel, but still absolutely farmed.
Yeah, I think they like in a lot of those last pushes, Enrith was just the thing that was like making them not completely lose. Like I managed to get on his cam some of the time where they pushed last. It looked very difficult from his perspective, but he still managed to hit like a lot of shots and generally managed to have a decent impact, as well as on the mids. I think he was doing quite a lot.
Yeah, I feel like Silvo kind of went for a few things and didn't really work out for him. So it might be better if he just kind of waits for his moment. He did have one nice force. I think he probably needs to kind of wait for that perfect opportunity a bit more. Because I mean, if you're 14 for 19 and you're bottom damaging, you're probably trying to force the plays a bit.
Yeah, Rocky definitely picking up his game this map as well, going 27 for 15 with 20 assists.
Yeah, Cookie doing well also, but they are pocket. Yeah, that's pretty impressive from Rocky though, considering what output Enrith is doing though. Like that's normally your roll cleanup on your demo, and their demo is doing 3k more.
Yeah, like sometimes Rocky's even known to take top kills.
We have done this. Is more aggro here. Hurst is in behind, and they haven't done anything at all. Silvo's going to overextend here. Rocky should kill Hertz. He is choking a bit, but probably their most dominant win. Doge is dead as well. Absolute calamity here.
Oh man. Doggerel just hit
literally
the
a 6-0.
Morpheus pipe onto Lock, just like...
I think they might just run this into last.
Gave him the red pill.
I mean, they might play it safe considering, golden cap and all that. Doggerel and Arnold are looking for it. I mean, Silvo's on the NG. He'll probably get a level 2 up. No, he's only going to get a level 1. Rocky's just jogging in left. They haven't done anything. This is going to be a really late force. Gun's down as well. Double sniper, going for the force. Not sure that's the play.
Doggerel is so deep right now. He's like on them in spawn. They're on the point.
They haven't got any kills though. They played too passive. They are going to get this though.
That's the end. Yeah, that's it.
Been anticlimactic. Like completely.
It really was. Like we didn't see a single round like that in the regular game.
I mean, there were somewhat quick ones. Like 2 of them were about 2 minutes, but that was literally just a shitstorm.
Yeah.
I mean,
I really didn't expect that.
I think they deserved that map, but wow, considering how the rest of the map went, it's just like not what you want to see.
I imagine Doggerel got very good stats in that.
I would
golden
imagine
cap.
so. Catalyst was your scout dying straight away. Like you can't really have scout dying when you're mainly passive,
Yeah, Doggerel doing 788 DPM. It was only 1 minute 20 seconds, but still, that's a lot of damage to do.
Considering the next highest was like 300 behind him, doing 1,000 damage in a minute's pretty beast.
Yeah.
And, I mean, he basically won them that mid, which obviously won them the round pretty easily. Not really sure what the hold was though. Like they had a double sniper, but none of the snipers were watching right, so they just walked in.
Yeah,
And
I'm not
the
sure
whole
about
play
that.
was kind of passive left.
There was
and
just zero presence at all, and
it wasn't awful. They kind of picked off one of the other people, but yeah, not going to be happy about that one. But still, extremely close TF2 as kind of we expected. I think that was the exact same score as Happy Feet, our team versus Butterfly Effect in round 2. It was 3-2, both maps or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was.
So I mean, apart from Meds not dying a million times, what do you think both teams will want to take out of that? What should they improve on?
I think Rocky just kind of generally surviving more and playing with Arnold. That was a mistake he was making more on Sunshine, I'd say, and he really did pick that up, I'd say, on Snake. Like he was playing tighter, like playing the heals better, just cleaning up the plays at the end of fights. I liked that. Like another thing I would say is for NoG to start doing that kind of slower push through left side that was really countering their heavy on the crate or on the truck, sorry. But they once again they kind of adapted to that mid game, which was good to see.
Definitely.
Um,
I think that the flank of Nog, I think, needs to back to the drawing board after that one. It was kind of Silvo and Locke never really did anything in sync, at least from what I saw. It was kind of Locke just does typical bombs, and Silvo just takes his duels. And Fane was kind of the flank superstar that game. Lots of forces, probably the drop.
Yeah, Fane played incredibly, honestly. I'm not sure how he looked on stats, but every time I was on his
they're
cam,
pretty good. He was apart from Spade, and Spade took 1,800 more damage than him. He was like the best, the second most damaged soldier. He had 18 kills, which was the most by a soldier. 22 deaths, but his like damage per damage taken was really good. A lot of forces from what I remember. Like half of them staying in the game was Arnold drops or was forced, and we didn't notice, but Faina somehow forced him again and again and again.
Yeah, I feel
one
like
of those
a lot of
kinda
the time we kind of missed Fane's plays because it would be like, Arnold would just get owned by something and die, and we'd be looking at that, and then like in the back lines, Fane is just getting in onto onto Doge and just destroying him. So it was good to see from him.
Definitely. Well, looks to be it's going to be a very, very exciting finals series. Hopefully, Thunderbirds can gel together a bit more, and so they're a bit more of a challenge in the final. But yeah, definitely between the top three, and next week it should be a solid one with Happy Feet versus Nog to end off the season, and basically kind of the fight first seed is going on. I'm not actually sure what happens. Won't we all be on the same points if we draw?
We should be, I think, yeah, because that should be the case.
And then what? It's just
It's
whoever wins the most rounds.
Yeah, it's just rounds 4 after that, I'm pretty sure.
Interesting. But yeah, that should be a spicy one.
Oh, okay, so currently, NoG is 2 points ahead of Butterfly Effect. So they both traded points there. So NoG will still be 2 points.
I'm imagining Butterfly Effect will win next week against Fridge Siege.
Oh, is that who they have? Right.
Yeah, so they'll win, and we just because you're a shit captain, you haven't actually put in our score. We haven't been updated on points either, so we should be
that is Yule's job.
we should be tying with them, I think. So I think we should all be on the same points because we'll have won every or most games and then drawn with each other if we draw next time.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
should be spicy.
Should be correct.
Think we've covered basically everything there. The logs do look a lot better though. For when you combine it, he took way less damage and did a lot better, and his KD's good. Rocky Pound though, completely overall. Anything else? Or you want to go to shoutouts, mate?
No, I think that about covers it. Good game to watch.
Who are you shouting out then, mate? Go for it.
I'm not going to shout at anyone. No one deserves it.
Well, I'm going to shout out Tog for being old degenerates who are completely senile now. So good for them. And yeah, both teams for a fat game. And yeah, shout out to the other casters that hopefully will be available for next week, where we'll have a spicy game of NoG versus Happy Feet. Be there, and then an exciting final series, I'm sure. Bye, everyone.